it's Wide Earp here back again with a brand new video. I just kind of wanted to talk about the Slipknot situation and kind of what is happening from my point of view, in my opinion. There's a lot of confusion happening and a ton of just he said, she said, if that makes sense. As far as what I think happened is that it's either... So, I'm going to start with Clown's situation, I guess, before I get to Craig's. Just because of... kind of his is kind of the more lighter of the two. As far as... he's just kind of taking care of family things. There isn't really a... I guess, like, he's leaving the band indefinitely or whatever. I can see this break going longer than this tour, though. But again, it's completely respectable why he's doing that, just because of... He just needs to take care of his family, man. I mean, what would you do in that situation, you know? And I wish him nothing but the best of luck with that whole situation. And yeah, he's been the only OG member, I think. Yeah, I think he's the only OG member from the original incarnation of Slipknot. So, I mean, he's not going to leave. Unless, obviously, health diminishes. But, I mean, that's completely respectable. Take care of the people that you love. Now, Craig is a weird kind of case. I think it's either business, drugs, or the latter, which means he just left on his own terms. He was just done with Slipknot, done with touring. He did what he needed to do to get his brain, or to get his art kind of out there. As far as what he wanted to do, he may be just done, because again, Slipknot is kind of one of those bands where you kind of really have to be physically as well as very mentally and emotionally involved with the project. As far as the things that Corey has said, I've only seen this one thing where he just said, hey, tension can, I guess, hinder the creative process, which I completely believe, but that also led to one of their more heavier albums, Iowa, which apparently that album was hell to record. But to all the bandmates except Paul, may he rest in peace. But I mean, if you look back to this is all the way back to late 2013, with Joey's, I guess, firing. If you look at it this way, Joey's firing was kind of a mixed thing. Again, Slipknot gets a lot of hate for it, but it's one of those things where it's like, what can you do when, you know, you're expected to, I guess, carry on with a band with a drummer who can't drum. And granted, they could have did the whole what Mark Portnoy did for Avenged Sevenfold. Granted, it be with different circumstances, not sadly the Rev dying, but that's another story for another time. May he rest in peace as well. I don't know. It's just, he kind of got let go because of a literal disability, and I think it's technically a disease, scoliosis. He couldn't drum. He could barely hold drumsticks in his hands. It took him a little bit to get back to that. And without any band meeting or anything like that. From what we, the fans, have heard, he just got an email saying, "Hey, man, best of luck to you. Goodbye. We love you, man." And he didn't take that necessarily the best, which I don't blame him. I wouldn't have either. And as far as, I guess, you could also go the Chris Finn route where he didn't like how much money he's being paid, which is, looking at what Chris said, which he's never shown any love. He never got paid as well as some other of the bandmates. He just kind of, I guess, money really does play a factor for some of the members, mainly Chris and I think Corey. Not saying that to talk trash or something. At the end of the day, they love what they do, so I mean, it could have been either or. I think it's most likely that Craig didn't want to tour anymore, or it's money. I mean, and they already have a new member doing keyboards in the lineup, so yeah, guys, that's what I think. And yeah, sorry for all the sniffles, coughing, and like hesitating with my words. I have clear indigestion right now. Anyways, guys, have a good day, have a good night, peace out.